Are you a motoring enthusiast? Does your current insurer understand your passion? At Shannon's, we're motoring enthusiasts, just like you. We understand the passion you have for your special car or bike. But did you know that Shannon's will also insure your daily drive, the car you drive every day? So if you're a motoring enthusiast, you've got to be with Shannon's. So call Shannon's on 13 46 46. Shannon's, insurance for motoring enthusiasts.
Gasolene is proudly brought to you by Shannon's, insurance for motoring enthusiasts, and the following sponsors. I'm Michael Curzon, producer, creator of Gasolene. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, Joshua, Olivia, and Sonia. Bumblebee saying hi from Vegas.
This is Officer Jay Rivera with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, and you're watching Gasolene.
Well, here we are, we're in Tarpon Springs in Florida. This is a beautiful place, and we're at a very special event, Terry and Rhonda's Car Party for 2012. It's a massive event where people turn up to this private residence and see some beautiful cars. Even shoppers turn up here, enthusiasts in their choppers to check out some of these beautiful machines. But it's for a very good cause. It's to raise money and food for the needy. So stay tuned and we'll tell you all about it. A 66 Chevelle here that looks like it means business, owned by Paul Catalanato here. Paul, what a tough looking piece of machinery this is. Tell us all about it.
Thank you. It's a 66 Chevelle with a 555 cubic inch big block Chevy motor, putting out about 900 horsepower torque, probably about 700.
Drivetrain, trans, rear end?
Drivetrain, transmission. It's got a turbo 400 3-speed Chevy transmission in it. It's got a 12-bolt Chevy rear with 411 gears, aluminum drive shaft.
It's got all the good gear for sure. Have you raced the car? Obviously, you would have raced it.
No, I don't race. I just drive it on the street.
Well, it looks like a racer, so I'm sure you're more than happy just to cruise around and enjoy that feeling of power.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun to drive.
And have you done any of the work on your car yourself?
Oh yeah. I did all the put the motor in it, did the drivetrain. A friend of mine built the motor. That's about it.
Well, Paul, fantastic talking to you. Thank you very much. The car is an absolute weapon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Well, check this thing out. This awesome 69 Dodge Charger, a General Lee replica too. But I've never seen one to this standard before. Bob Bates here owns the car. Bob, this car is spectacular. Tell us all about it.
Well, it's like you said, 69 Dodge Charger RT. It's got a 440 in it that I stroked to a 512. I tried to make it look as factory stock as I could, but I've updated, from the brakes. It's got a 6-speed transmission. It's everything on that motor is pretty much aluminum. The electrical and digital gauges, although it's behind, to make it all look factory. So it's a lot of fun. I have a couple cars, but I built this one so I could take my son with me. So it's all dyno-mat, and it's safety came first, not so much a race car.
Fantastic. I like the whole stock look, the stock theme. Even the aluminium components have been painted so that they look like factory stock.
Oh yeah. I took all the aluminum stuff and painted it so that it would give you that look, but you get the performance of the aluminum, lesser weight. So this is it's a 18 and a half foot car. It's heavy. You want to get some performance out of it and drive it. So I tried to lighten it up as best I could. And like I said, it has a 6-speed transmission in it, so it gets good gas mileage, or I'm trying to get the best I can with a 512 cubic inch.
And you can still run a really good rear gear ratio as well, and with the 6-speed, the overdrive.
Yeah, I have a 391 in it, so it'll get up and go when you turn the. It's an overdrive system, a gear vendor system. So you turn that off, and it's very race car-ish, and you turn it on, and you can cruise at like 65 miles an hour, like 1,800 RPM.
That's the best of both worlds for sure.
Well,
and I imagine the torque of this thing would be astronomical and would shred those tyres like you wouldn't believe.
Well, it can, but I ended up over time, kind of changing this build. It started to be a low budget build, and then I kind of went high end with it, and now I don't shred the tires as much as I'd like to. I guess I don't want to trip the paint.
I can understand. So you've done most of the restoration work yourself?
Well, I've done. I would say the gathering and the hunting for the parts. I have a buddy of mine has a restoration shop, Blake Rods, in Pinellas Park, and he did all the work, and then Tom Arjou did the paint and body work.
Well, Bob, fantastic car. I'm in love with it, and thanks so much for talking to us.
Oh, it's been great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Now here's an event to mark on your calendar for 2013, the Gasolene Muscle Car Expo. There's never been an event like this one, where some of Australia's very best concourse American and Australian muscle cars come together under one roof. Also featured by special invitation, barn finds, street machines, special interests and 50s classics. So if you want to see the best of the best and cars you've never seen before all under one roof, then this is the show for you. 12th to 14th of July 2013, Royal Exhibition Buildings in Melbourne. Don't miss it. And don't forget, viewers, to look up the all-new Shannon's Club. Shannon's Club is a huge site. It's like a hub for enthusiasts. You jump on there, you can start your own garage, put pictures of your cars up there, stories of your cars, videos, you name it. You'll see people like myself on there, Jim Richards. Click onto our garages and check out some of our machines and some of our past machines. It's an incredible site, it's growing every day, so get onto it and have a ball. Well, look what I've found here. These beautiful people, Terry and Rhonda, the people behind this magnificent event. And it's for a great cause too. Great to see you, Terry and Rhonda.
Thank you. Nice having you.
And this is a fantastic event here, and it is for a really, really important cause, this, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's for the needy families that we have in our area, which are numerous.
So basically the criteria to get into this event is you need to make a donation when you get through the gate. And how does that work?
You just bring some canned goods, and we try to extort just a little bit of money out of you. And we bag all the canned goods, and 2 bags of canned goods and a frozen turkey is a meal. Last year we did 509 meals. That's over $50,000 worth of food donated for Thanksgiving.
That is absolutely incredible. And how long have you been running this event?
This is our 20th year. We've done
20 years?
Yes, sir. 20 years. And it is just, every year it just grows. And it's wonderful, the people that turn out and give from their hearts.
And obviously you are car enthusiasts.
Absolutely. Yes. Right there's mine right there.
How many cars have you got?
You know what? We're down just to a handful of right now. We had a barn full of them, but then she made me buy the motor coach. So the trailer only holds 2.
Now, I've heard that even helicopters turn up to this event. Enthusiasts turn up in their own choppers.
Yes.
We have a parking problem for helicopters. We'll probably have 5 here today, and sometimes one will come in and doesn't have a place to land, and he has to go somewhere else. So we're going to be real careful today, make sure we can get all 5 of them in.
And I've been told that people tend to get a little bit naughty at the end of this event and do some burnouts at the front. Is that right?
I tell you,
Yes,
you
we
better
try to keep that quiet.
You better save some time on this one here. It'll get really crazy here after a while, real crazy.
Yes, the front row will be the main ones.
You know, we don't mind getting crazy. There's one thing I'd like to do, though. I'd like to also make a $100 donation to the cause from Shermat International and Gasolene TV.
Oh,
thank you so much.
It's our pleasure. It was fantastic this morning to rock up in a late model Mustang, lift that trunk and pull that canned food out and give it to the guys.
Yeah.
But we'd like to make that further donation.
Well,
it's for a great cause.
That is so nice.
Thank you. That is so nice.
It's our pleasure. And thank you so much for talking to us, and we'll catch up with you throughout the day.
Please.
Yes, thank you very much.
And lunch is on us.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Thanks for talking to us.
Okay.
Thanks.
Very welcome. Thank you.
We'll have a look at this for a wild ride. This 56 Chevy Corvette, owned by Mike Creeby. Mike, what an animal this car is. Tell us all about it.
Well, I bought the car up in Pennsylvania. It was actually an old dragster that had some tough times. It didn't look anything like it does today. After spending about $75,000 on it, you see what you get. We had to completely redo the entire automobile from front to back, bring it up to specs. Had Scott Schofferoff, who's a good friend of mine up in Pennsylvania, built the motor. It's a 582 Chevy block, but that's about all it is relating to the Chevys. Everything else is custom built. It makes 1,180 horse, has a power glide transmission, has a 456 gear ratio, which going through the quarter mile, it's twisting right at 8,000 going through the lights. Our best speed today has been 167, and we did that in 8.14 seconds, which is pretty good for the class because it's basically a high performance bracket car. It's been in a couple different hard races. I've won 3 deals here locally that was running against some of the more competitive cars that are in the circuit, and it's all about getting used to the car and getting comfortable with it. I enjoy it immensely. We built the car in my own garage, start to finish. Had some help of some friends with the paint work and the body work. But other than that, everything has been done basically by myself as a hobby.
And it's an original car, isn't it? This is no fiberglass shell.
It's an original 56 Corvette body, but that's about it. Everything else is custom built. In its day, it used to be, I'm sure, a show winner. But after the beating it's taken on the track, it actually looks pretty good. Twisting the car, hard and having the torque that goes through the chassis usually starts to affect the body and starts to have cracks and stuff in it. But this car's held up well. I'm very happy with it.
Mike, it looks absolutely spectacular. Thank you so much for talking to us. Beautiful car.
More than welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Deputy Mitchell Reed with the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, and you're watching Gasolene.